Welcome to my program, Bashy's Corner. We are very well known for taking issues and discuss politics which mainstream media doesn't want or doesn't bother, but we do. Normally, I have guests who are professional politicians. They talk in circles and seldom answer truthfully. Today, I have a guest who is young and first-time candidate for a political office. He does not a lot of work for the community, both Pakistanis and Danish. He works in NGOs, he has his own radio program, and he is quite popular among the people he meets. He is always smiling. Welcome to my program, Raza Mustafa.
Thanks a lot, Bashy.
First of all, congratulations that after many years of deliberation, you have decided to take part in politics, Danish politics. How does it feel?
Oh, it's feel good, and I'm a little bit nervous about it, but it's I'm quite happy because I have been doing a lot of activities, and so I think now it's time to come out and do something, because I have been talking a lot of issues and also inviting people in our programs at the radio. So now I think it's my time to come and do some changes.
And stand in front.
Exactly.
Okay. The question is that you have been selected to stand in a local election, a little party called Vidoverlisten. As I say, it's a local party. Was it difficult for you to decide to go there?
No, actually not. Vidoverlisten, since I moved to Hvidovre from Copenhagen,
okay.
So I have been in touch with our party leader, Arne Bæk.
Okay.
So I can call him anytime, and I could, and ask him what's going on, and can you please take this issue up? So we was very close to each other.
So he is already in the municipality board.
Exactly.
Okay.
So now, for 4 years ago, we was talking about to do something. So and they asked me. Actually, this time Arne Bæk asked me to join the party and get ready for this election and be part of it. So I said.
So you were headhunted.
Yeah, somehow, and my wife, she pushed me also, because many of my friends, I helped them, my political friends. So they was asking me for advice, what to do, how to do, should I say that, should I not say that. So my wife say, you are always helping people, so why you don't do it by yourself?
But it's funny that normally wives say to their husband, don't go in politics because it is a full-time job.
Yeah, but she was the one who pushed me.
She encouraged you to.
Yeah. Okay. So, and then Arne asked me if I want to, then I say, okay, let me manage some things, the family life and work and my radio programs. All of those things takes time, and politics take
politics a lot of time.
A lot of time, exactly.
Okay. But then the question is, Raza, that you are quite known, and you have a good network. So why you chose, even you are headhunted, this little party in this municipality where you live? Why not go to Social Democratic Party or Socialist Folkeparti or any big party?
My point of view is very different at that point, because a lot of those parties is not, you cannot go and say what you want to and what you want to do. Okay. Those parties most like a business. You may only say what they want, the bosses,
okay.
What they decide. You made that. You cannot do whatever you want to or what you want to say. So I want to be a part of one party where I can say what I want to, and I can be
listened to.
Yeah, and I want to be myself. Mm-hmm. Today, the politician, if you ask them, do you want to do this, and then they start a very long stories about, no, now you listen, and they never answer yes or no.
And you have to be party soldier.
Yeah. So now I want to be myself, and I want to tell people through. Don't lie, and be myself. And a lot of my friends actually was joking and say, Raza, now you have to start to align. So I said, no.
As a politician.
Yeah. So I told them, I'm going in politics. but I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna tell what
Wonderful.
I feel and what I want to.
You are part of a team of 12 people who will be candidating. First of all, do you feel uncomfortable being one person with ethnic minority background among the Danes?
No, not at all. I don't feel I am ethnic. We are, because now we are talking about local election, and I'm a part of this city. I'm a citizen in Hvidovre, so I don't see myself as a minority or ethnic.
Okay.
So also why I'm going in a politics. It's why I'm feeling I'm a part of the city. I want to do something for this city. So I don't feel that I'm uncomfortable. I speak very well Danish with them, and we can sit and discuss about the different issues. So I'm quite comfortable. Yeah.
Then the question is that there are 12 people. They will all get personal vote. What chances do you have to be elected?
My chances actually very well. If I make my campaign very well and go and talk to people and encourage them to vote, not only for me, but
your party.
Yeah, they have to feel which party is going to fight for those interests. So they have to vote for them, not only for me. I just want to, of course, I will tell them vote for me, but first of all, we have to tell people go and vote, and why you have to vote, how important it is to vote. Because there is about 53,000 people in Hvidovre, and only 55% vote every time in Hvidovre.
So they don't vote much.
Exactly. So and it's we have to make a change and tell people how much. Personally, I need about maybe 300-400 votes.
That's all.
Yeah, because the party are going to get a lot of votes, and then we have number 1, 2, 3, 4, and everybody's getting.
Where do you stand?
We didn't make the list yet.
Yeah, okay.
It will be announced in September.
Okay. So what issues are you going to bring to the table?
Yeah. It's not decided in the party, but what I want to work, and I have to discuss with my party too. It's about social issues, about children, women, handicap, and and then I want to do something about the traffic issues, because Hvidovre, it's a very central place by highway network and working places. So there is a lot of pressure with the traffic. And everybody is talking about, we are making the streets small because we want more bicycles, but we have to see it that cars is never gonna gone. So we have to do something to solve these traffic issues in Hvidovre.
Okay.
So and in the last, I will also do something for the culture. So this is the three big issues.
Yeah. Okay. Well, as a suburb of Copenhagen city, there are many ethnic minorities who live in your municipalities. In your campaigns, what would you highlight to them? Because they have such special issues, not the same as many Danes have. So when you will go to them and campaign among them, what are you going to tell them? Why should they vote for you?
Yeah, actually, when we live in a municipal, our issues is the same: the traffic, the children's, and hospital, and the elder, and so our issues is the same. It's not a different from ethnic Danish or ethnic minorities. So what I'm gonna tell them that I believe that they feel the same struggle for the traffic issues, because where I work, it's take about in the peak hours, it's take about 20 minutes to get out from that area. You see, only the roundabout is take about 20 minutes. So one company is paying their employees for 20 minutes to come and come back. So if we solved it, so the people can get more work for those 40 minutes. People who have to bring and the children, they can get more time with the family. So I think everybody have the same issues. Also
the local issues.
Exactly.
Okay.
So
When I look at the list of those 12 people, it's a very good combination. There are young people who's 25 years old, then there is an elderly people who's 73 years old. Was this on purpose that you made this combination?
No, I don't think
to attract all the votes?
No, somehow because Hvidovre-listen is a local party in only Hvidovre, and that's the beauty with this party, that we knows the issues about the Hvidovre. But so does other parties too. I mean, Social Democratic Party has been in power there for ages. Yeah, but they take also those national issues and national politics. And last time, for example, for 4 years ago, Social Democrat and Social Democrat and Dansk Folkeparti and SF, they made a coalition, and they make this Social Democrats mayor. And why? They sold for the Pope frikadelle, right? so that's they bring the national party also, national politics also involved in it. And because now if you see Social Democrat and Dansk Folkeparti is flirting very much with each other.
With Danish People Party.
Yeah, exactly.
Another thing I noticed was that among all the candidates, it's almost 50-50, both men and women. It's a good thing for gender equality.
Yes, it is. Yeah. And I think it's very, very good that women also are a part of it. And they, as I told you before, it's a local election, and I don't think we have to look at it, or it's a half-half, or and women is also very encouraged and knows about the issues, what's going on, and they discuss like also all other people.
Your party, because it's a local party, but I understand that it grew out of dissatisfaction with other political parties who were playing games with the voters and the citizen. So it means that you approach the voters in a different way than the normal parties do?
I think every time there is some issue, which for example now they want to build some high buildings in the middle of the Hvidovre.
Okay.
So we go and ask the people, we talk with them. What is your opinion? It's gonna help you, or it's a good or not. So we are very, very close to all those also elder, for example.
On the grassroots level.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that's the difference between us and the big parties.
So it means that the people in your municipality support this, the action of your party.
Yes. Last time we got 3 candidates in Hvidovre.
Out of how many?
Out of 21.
So that's quite good.
So
okay. Mona Hammer, who's a party chairperson, she said she's tired of deal making, which many established parties do to stay in power.
Yeah.
But isn't politics deal making and compromise?
You have to compromise. And of course, it's of the part of this game. But you have to also be a real. As I told you, why I choose a little party, and as I also told you that Social Democrat and Dansk Folkeparti, they make this coalition last time because there was 11 and 10. Okay. It was only one vote which could make the whole change. So. It was a very big game last time. So she's right that there is going on very too much game in politics. We have to be ourselves, and we have to think of those people. We are not. It's not a business. It's not a. You have to promote yourself. We have to serve the people, and that's why we are in a politics. Okay. We can't say. This is the big. For example, many people talked about the minorities. They are a very big issue in the Denmark or in their municipal. So we have to throw them out of a country or out of town. So it's not a solution. We have to find a solution. How can we? Of course, there is some issues with the minorities, but we have to solve them. We have to find out.
And locally.
Exactly. Okay. How can we help those people so we can get them more integrated in
solving the issue, Raza? I know that you also volunteer with NGOs. What kind of work do you do there?
I have been doing radio for since 2001.
Okay.
And our party started also in 2001.
Wow.
But our radio have existed since 1985. My big brother started, and my father was running it afterward. So now I am taking the in charge and coordinating everything. So
but is it this radio program you have done many years? Is it in Danish or is it in Urdu?
It's also actually it's in Urdu and Danish both. Before it was only in Urdu because in the start time when our people came they couldn't Danish. So how tell them how to live in Denmark and what is our issues, how can we help each other. So it was necessary to talk that language people understand. So now, especially in 2017, we start a new program with POV, with Jakob Saber, and he's making a very intellectual programs in Danish, on every issues.
I went on your home page, and I was very astonished to notice that your programs are also broadcasted internationally through other TV station. You know, how did it happen?
It's happened last year. One of my, I can't say good friend, but he's from the same area from Pakistan where my father came from.
Okay.
So he came and asked me to make a television, and many people asked me before to let's start make television. So I said no, I don't have time, and to make a television you have to be prepared and you have to get dressed very well, and yeah, exactly like you, always handsome and smiling person, you know. So I always refused them. So he told me, no, come on, let's give a try. So now we broadcast our programs only the host and the guest.
Okay.
I'm the behind the scene and making the technical. Okay. So I'm not at picture that much again.
But there are thousands of people who are looking at it. You know, I was amazed that how many people listen to that program and also watch it because you put it on internet.
Yeah, the social media make a very big change in the world. Before it was the big media; they have to find the stories which they have to bring. Now they take the stories from the Facebook or Instagram or from the social media. So now the social media is the big. You know, they are telling the people what to do and how to do.
Wow. You're also an event maker. You do a lot of festivals. What kind of events do you like to do?
I have been doing many events. In 2007 we arranged Pakistan's National Day at the Parken in Klampenborg. Okay. There was more than 4,000 or 5,000 people around there, and it was for free. They could come and join and hear Pakistani music. And so afterward I make a quality program, I made a
music program.
Exactly.
Okay.
So I have been doing a lot of different stuff, and we made also a local party. I'm not new in politics. We made in 2009 we made a Demokratisk Fællesskab.
Oh yeah,
in
you
Copenhagen,
made a party
with many friends, and we didn't get success. But it was maybe also some our faults, and our people don't vote. So there was a lot of things which made we didn't get success.
Now, you just brought it yourself that our people don't vote. I know that many ethnic minorities, not only Pakistani but also the Arab, the Turks, you know, don't vote in good numbers. Why do you think it is so? Why people of minority background don't vote?
If you take it nationally, as I told you, there is about 50-55 people at all who votes. Also Danish people. So the vote percent is low. So if you take minorities, yes, they are maybe about 30-35%. So why? Yeah, I think it's a lack of information. What can the vote mean for people? What difference can it make? So we have to tell them, and we also do it in our programs, radio, that how much is it important to go out and vote. Why Danish Folkeparti is, for example, so up? It's because the voters and supporters go and vote for them. So if the good people, but there is also people don't trust the politicians because they lie, they don't tell them true, they always talk around the
circles.
Yeah, exactly, as you start with. So we have to talk to them, we have to tell from our heart, not from the books and what my leader told me to say. So that's why people don't trust politicians.
But then I remember, I think it was last year, you made a conference on the issue of voting and why people should vote, and I know that this year there should be also some. Do you think there's a need of campaigns, constant campaigns towards ethnic minorities, the value of voting and the effect it can have with their voting?
You are right. We have to make campaigns and we have to go and tell them what difference they can make. Exactly. Every single vote counts. Last time, for example, in Frederiksberg Kommune, there was one guy, Faisal Rahman.
He was here in the program a few weeks back.
Okay, so he came in Frederiksberg Kommune only with the 3 votes. If he didn't get those 3 votes,
extra votes,
so they will this seat will go to Dansk Folkeparti.
Oh my God!
So you can say 1, 2, 3, it doesn't matter, but it means a lot when you count each single vote. Especially
on a local level where you can get elected with 70 votes,
exactly.
Then 3 votes are a lot. One of the issues that Danish society often discuss is the issue of integration of ethnic minorities, especially Muslims in the Danish society. What is your idea of integration?
First of all, I never get this concept about integration. What is integration? When Bertel Haarder was integration minister, I asked him at one meeting, Bertel, what does this integration means?
Yes.
So he say, very good question. When you are in job, then you are integrated. So I said to him, my father came to Denmark in 70s and he had been working since. So I don't understand why this issue came now. Then he say, hey Raza, you talk very well. And then he went. Then he never talked to me again. So integration, I think people Danish people especially, they think you are integrated when you eat pork and you drink alcohol and you go in disco and because if you
things they do.
Exactly. If you take me, I wear the clothes, I bought them in Danish shops, and so what difference it makes? It's only
and you work
exactly. So
the family.
So it's only hair color and which make change. So so let us be accept us and let us be a part of this country, let us be a part of this city. So we are doing what we're supposed to do. We pay tax and now we are talking about it. So people say, yeah, you require too much. No, we don't require. We want our rights. When my kids go in a kindergarten, I pay money for him. So what food they got served, I pay from my money. So I have to also have right to decide what they're gonna eat.
What the child will eat, yeah.
Exactly. So it's we are not saying, oh, please give us. No, it's our right. I pay, so it's my right.
But can you understand that if some Danes say that why should ethnic minorities should have a special food when all of the children are eating pork or maybe sausages? Why can't your child can do the same?
We never say do it specially for me. As I told you, we are asking for our rights.
Yes.
When we are paying for our children is going to the kindergarten, school, or where we work. So if I pay from my own pockets, so I'm not asking for do me a favor. Then I ask for my rights.
Yeah, and you're paying for
exactly.
it.
So just treat us as we are. We are different.
And also people are vegetarian, the children.
Exactly.
The Prime Minister of Denmark, Lars Løkke Rasmussen, for the first time, he has sent Eid greetings to Muslims in Denmark. Were you happy?
Actually, it was not the first time. He did it also last year.
Really?
But it was not
published
so much. Yes, exactly. But I was happy, and before that I saw the Norwegian Prime Minister. She was out and saying Eid Mubarak to people, and same did
and Canadian Prime Minister,
and also the
but not Trump.
He sent also some news about
tweet.
yeah, but I think it's a good way to show a respect.
Yes.
We don't ask for some special go and make a big party for us on Eid or something. No. When it's Christmas, at work we are telling our colleagues to have a nice Christmas, and
we take part.
Exactly. So it's just the same. Accept us and let's. I was very happy at Monday when I come at work and one of my colleagues say, "Hey, Eid Mubarak, Raza." Wow, nice. So
So do you think that the Danes will get used to slowly?
They should. We have been here many years now.
50 years, more than 50 years. Yeah.
So I think now we have to open our minds and talk to each other. Don't only believe what you see in the television or what you read in the newspaper. Talk to people. Ask them, why do you do that? What is your purpose? It does too much for you to do it, or it's just so. I think when we talk to each other, the dialogue is the best way to understand each other and know each other.
Now you talk like a politician.
No, because that's the truth. We have to talk to each other.
Yes.
They said, don't talk about them, talk to them.
Okay. Coming back to a couple of last questions. Do you have a support group for your election? Because election is around the corner.
It's in November, and many people don't know about it. It's 21st November 2017.
Okay.
Go and vote for it that day.
Okay.
And I have a supporting group. When I break the news, I got a lot of positive response.
People who want to help.
Exactly. They wrote to me, they called me, Raza, just let us know if we can do something for you, if you need any money for your campaign. So people are very happy, and my friends and my colleagues all around, they was very surprised and they was happy and they want to help me.
And you also look happy for that.
Yeah, I'm very excited, like a little kid, you know. It's a new word and I want to see what's going on inside.
Okay. Raza, thank you very much for coming, and thanks to my viewers who watched this program, and I'm sure that those who have listened to Raza, especially where he lives, will vote for him, and also we will make sure that young people like him take part in politics. Take good care of yourself. Until next time.